So the big question is, are mobile home parks allowed to tell you what to do on the outside of your home? Are they allowed to force you to fix a broken fence, messed up skirting, siding, your lawn's not taken care of? Is that something that the park's allowed to do? That we'll talk about now. So this is the most common question that we get around mobile homeowners. Like, hey, the park's given me a notice to basically fix X, Y, and Z. That's unfair because when I bought the home, it was like that. Lots of stories like this. So what it really comes down to is the park is allowed to, and especially on the newer leases, is allowed to maintain the exterior part of your home. There's a gray area whether it's the interior or exterior, if the interior counts around your home. But when it comes to the exterior, the truth is that generally the park wants to make sure that the neighbors feel good about their neighborhood. And like, if your weeds are overgrown, it's kind of like an HOA where they watch and say, hey, if your weeds are overgrown, this needs to get fixed. This fence, if it's not straight, they want to get that fixed. If there's skirting or steps that are not done correctly, and this is a weird example because this home is in bad condition, but that being said, we're working on getting the sellers to fix this up. But that being said, yes, the park can let you know. The main thing too is that they are governed by the state of California with HCD. Annually, they'll have an inspector come out and point at all these things that should be in compliance. The state is equally as invested in making sure that health and safety standards in these parks are at a high level. So if there's deteriorating windows or deteriorating walls or skirting or gutters or awning posts that are bent that could be a safety hazard, they're going to call those out, and they're going to put pressure on the park management. Hey, how come you didn't observe X, Y, Z? We're going to give the park a notice to fix all of these items. And if it's not fixed, they're going to take away their rights to operate and collect rent, right? So the pressure isn't just for the park owners or the park managers or the park ownership, or for whoever's involved in the inspections. It's also from the state level as well. So there's a reason for that. And overall, there's mixed reviews of whether some mobile homeowners hate, getting a notice from a manager, but some mobile homeowners love that because their neighbors' homes look nice and their neighborhood looks nice, which in return makes the values of these communities much nicer and the values of the homes much nicer too. So the answer is yes. And if you are trying to avoid getting these things fixed, there are workarounds on that too. One is there's help if you don't have the financial capabilities. In our private Facebook group, we talk about tricks to try to avoid fixing things. We also talk about how do you get government support in trying to get these things fixed. So there are tactics on that. But generally, as a mobile homeowner, you should want to have your exterior of your home fixed up anyways. But that being said, yes, the park can put a lot of pressure on you. And if you don't get your items fixed, they can eventually have a notice for you to perform. Usually it's a 60-day notice. And if you don't perform and fix these items, they have the right to take over your property, which you don't want to happen at all. If you need help or guidance around that, don't be shy to reach out to our team. We'd be happy to give any guidance that we can. And hit a like or a subscribe to our YouTube channel. We'd really appreciate it. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye.